Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Hey y'all, welcome back. I have a few more things from Miss Daisy Designs to share with you. I have this sweet, adorable, just for you stamp set. Has the gingerbread and the Santa. Look at him with his arms outstretched. Sweet little Pangy, the deer and the snowman. Several different sentiments, to from for tags, and a little snowflake right there. I think it's just adorable. And I also have the Winter Friends pattern paper pack. And again, these are all real size and just adorable. This is my absolute favorite. And then I also have this sweet little notepad using 3 of those adorable little images. Love those. And I used the new wood grain background stamps on a couple of my projects, and I also used the sketchy plaid on a couple, and I also used some gingham and a purple plaid, and I can't find those pattern paper packs. My room is a bit of a disaster, so I apologize. I also used this stitched frame tag die, as well as a circular one that I can't find, and some circles from Peachy Keen that I can't find. So several things are missing. They're all probably together. So this is the first project that I want to share with you. You can see I've used paper from the pattern paper pack, and I stamped and heat embossed the wood grain for that beautiful background and used the cutie little gingerbread stamped out on craft cardstock. I used the Merry Christmas, and this banner die is from another of Anna's die sets from Impression Obsession. And I just love it. Some brown twine and a little rusty star and some seam binding. Finish it off. Love the pattern paper. Used stitched rectangle dies to cut those out. Added some more on the inside. You can see I've used the wood grain with vintage photo ink, and then I sprayed it with water to get this watercolory look, and very grungy, and I love it. Did the same on the background or on the back of the card using some more of that pattern paper, and then I think it's just finished off nicely. I still need to sign it, stamp it and sign it, but that is a very fun little card project. This little piece of lace right there. Love it, love it, love it. Now these 2 tags are created using the stitched frame tag die from Anna and Impression Obsession. And this one you can see that I have stamped and heat embossed the sketchy plaid, and this one is the sketchy plaid as well. This one I did some ink smushing, and this one I just did a little bit of ink blending. Very similar result. And then I have this red gingham, and then this one is just a black background. I thought they both looked nice. Just little ribbons and twines from my stash. Here I used the little tag from the snowman stamp set of the month, and I just think it's adorable. I have this little sleigh charm, and over here there's no charms, but there is a button. And then again, have a sweet Christmas. This one is the same die as that one from that same die set from Impression Obsession. I think they're adorable because the Santa's adorable. It's hard to mess up when things are so cute. And then I have this guy. He's adorable as well. And I have stamped the same background stamp, the sketchy plaid, and heat embossed it, and then I did some ink blending in green. It's an olivey green. I'm trying to think of which ink it was. It's from the Distress line, and I cannot think of it. I just don't know. And then this layer is some of that weird paper that I got from, it's more of a mesh than a paper. I think I picked that up from Amazon or Temu, can't recall, but at any rate, it adds a neat texture behind him, and I colored him up with some colored pencils. layered the background, or layered the back side with this, with the same die, because it cuts out symmetrically and it makes just a beautiful background. Now you can add the to from on the back if you want to. I did the backs of these as well. You can see I did some ink smushing and splattering and blending and all the things. And I don't have the to from, but again, you can add the to from pretty easily to just about anything. Now the rest of these are made with the die set from Peachy Keen that I cannot find. But this one I also stamped and heat embossed with the wood grain, and then I used the green to do ink blending. I think it turned out really good. And then I just used the smaller dies from that set to die cut the little image as well as the black circle. And then some fun twines and a little snowflake charm. I do have the to from, the ink blending and the snowflakes on the back side. So that's the penguin. And then this is the snowman. And everything is the same except I used the pattern paper. And this is again one of the packs that I can't find, but I used the snowflakes, and on the back side I did the ink blending and the snowflakes and the to from. The little snowman charm on the snowman tag. I think that's really cute. Here's another with the Santa charm on the red gingham with the snowflakes, the to from, and the ink blending on the back side. And in here I have a gingerbread, the cute little gingerbread charm. Now this one I've actually adhered to the end of the twine. I thought the twine matched beautifully. Again, using the 3 different sizes of those dies from Peachy Keen. On the back side I've done the ink blending and the stamping of the snowflakes and the to from. Very, very cute. Those were all colored up with alcohol ink markers, as was this dearie. And you can see I have a dearie little charm and the gingham plaid, the 2 sizes of die cuts, the snowflakes, and then the snowflakes, the to from, and the ink blending on the back. So those are all very similar in style, if not identical in style. And these are 2 different red ginghams. I just can't find the packs, guys. I apologize for that. But they are Sweet Miss Daisy. All the pattern papers are from Sweet Miss Daisy. All the stamps are Sweet Miss Daisy. All the dies are from my stash. Some of them are Anna's from Impression Obsession. Others are just pulled from my stash. But that is the rest of my share for the October release for Sweet Miss Daisy. This is the Just For You stamp set, as I had mentioned previously, using a couple of the new background stamps, as well as a background paper pad called Winter Friends. Yes, Winter Friends. So I thank you guys for joining me. Again, if you have not hopped over to Sweet Miss Daisy's either YouTube channel or Etsy shop, I will link to both of them downstairs in the description box. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you are prepared for the November 1st release. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love everything. I can guarantee it. And until the next one, guys, this has been Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Mwah, and I'm out.